Byron, Kay, Carolina e Stephanie de Fundacion Autismo Aruba a join World Autism Awareness Forum 2024 na Nacionnan Uni junto con otras organizaciones de tanto joven y adulto de diferentes países de un encuentro con ejecutivo de Nacionnan Uni. Toda organización presente a la gran voz resonante para una llamada de acción sobre el tema de autismo y para traerse delante con cada país que trata el tema específico aquí de diferentes áreas. Aquí está sigue parte del discurso de delegación de Fundacion Autismo Aruba.
At the age of 15, I received a diagnosis of autism following a significant crisis. The intensity of this episode left me so profoundly overwhelmed that I experienced memory loss and regressed to a functioning at the level of a 5-year-old child for several months. This crisis marked the beginning of my journey of self-discovery. Not only did I learn about my autism diagnosis, but I also discovered that I was contending with numerous mental health conditions associated with it. It is crucial to acknowledge the persistent barriers that individuals with developmental disabilities continue to face in educational settings. It underscores the ongoing need for advocacy and systemic change to ensure equitable access to education for all students, regardless of their unique needs or abilities. My hope is that by acknowledging these challenges and advocating for change, we can create a more compassionate and understanding world for individuals with autism, both children and adults, to thrive and find the support they deserve.
My name is Byron Lissier. I am 24 years old, and I am an autistic young adult. Born and raised on a small island in the Caribbean called Aruba, one happy island. I have loved bowling since I was 9, and it has been my passion for 15 years. Also, I love to travel to various places around the world, from the United States, from here, to South America, and Europe. I am physically active too, by participating in numerous running events in my island. I am one of the ambassadors of the Aruba Autism Foundation, with the main purpose to fight for inclusion on my island and for the rest of the world.
Allow me to illustrate the profound impact this reality has on our Aruban families with autistic children. A staggering 53% of the families we have surveyed have voiced their struggle to access essential health services for their autistic children. About 70% of these families stated that our health coverage does not cover the necessary services, and 72% admitted to being deeply emotionally affected by this reality. I expect, after careful consideration of our provisions, that this is the reality of families of children with other developmental disabilities as well. Today, I am honored to announce that our advocacy efforts have resulted in our government taking an important step to accelerate change. Our government has passed a resolution to reinstitute a national committee to find ways to address these injustices systematically. To achieve this, however, we must implement policies that ensure that the rights of children with developmental disabilities are respected. We must collect the necessary data to monitor and evaluate the care provided. We must empower families to advocate for their needs and rights. But we must also build the competence of our healthcare providers to provide quality health services. And this requires assistance and commitment from our partners and the international community, as we do not possess the necessary resources to adequately address these challenges by ourselves as a small island nation. We must ensure there is commitment and accountability at every level. So once again, I call to our partners and the international community to not leave our small island nation and the most vulnerable among us behind.
In the 5 years since becoming a mother to a child on the autism spectrum, my journey as a parent advocate has been defined by pride, joyful moments, and painful moments. I am dedicated to ensuring that my child and others like him are valued, accepted, and empowered to reach their full potential. I strive to foster a world where individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are embraced, celebrated, and given the opportunity to thrive.
Na final di forum, Nacionnan Uni expresa que colota e punto de llamada para acción para lo que trata autismo globalmente, manera sigue sostener iniciativa ng riba calidad de cuido. Também mester sigue empoderar esnan com autismo na família com um sistema de educação inclusivo que sostém de comunidade como também de governo. lo mister de una prioridad na inversión de infraestructura de cuidado médico y servicio na social para asegurar que sa quedanta accesible na persona con autismo con mister cualquier tratamiento o consejo. Y último ta, e falta de información caminda que mister pone más énfasis de colección de data que por ayuda a personas con disabilidad comprender mejor todos los factores que tienen que ver con autismo y con para mejorar la calidad de vida para un mejor futuro. Aldric Werleman, Telenoticia.